But first tonight, nearly a year after being sworn into government, the Albanese team is doing a pretty good job of showing that it's not up to the challenge. Australia is beset by problems that need fixing, and the Labor team, they seem intent on reviewing them, which is just an excuse to delay decision making. Or, if they are making decisions, they're only making decisions which make things worse. So let's take the big picture view for a minute. The current centrepiece is to have an unnecessary referendum. Right? It doesn't matter whether you're for it or against it. Whatever the result, yes or no, it will be bad for Australia. If we get a yes vote, then Australians will have enshrined a racial division in our founding document that's going to keep our courts busy for decades to come. It will also add another layer of bureaucracy to our already overgoverned land, while ensuring almost every bit of legislation is scrutinised by a privileged cabal of the black elite. These will likely be the same elites who've had a hand in the $32 billion in annual funding that flows into hundreds of Aboriginal organisations every single year. Well, you reckon for that money we might have more to show for it, wouldn't you? We'd just have to compile an Aboriginal millionaire index to rival the BRW rich list to actually see how our money is well spent. Maybe that would be one benefit if the voice does get up. I'm confident it would mint some new entrants to that Aboriginal industry rich list as the power is permanently entrenched. But what if the referendum fails, as it should? Given the hyperbole already being used by some of the activists, Australians, like you and me, will be condemned as a bunch of racists who have set back race relations by 200 plus years. That will be utter nonsense, of course. In fact, it should be the other way around. If Australians vote for this, they will be setting back race relations to pre-civil rights movement times. You see, back then, personal judgment was meant to be based on the content of character as opposed to skin colour. But we can't do that today. No, because we're told that's being racist. Think for a minute about the crime problems in Alice Springs. Now, I'm suggesting that calling these useless criminal losers degenerates or worse, based on their own behaviour, is actually appropriate. But many will claim saying that is racist. But those that do say that, they only see skin colour. And they might not realise it, but that makes them the actual racists.